Hey guys, Crewman here, and this is the GPU that everybody loves to hate, the RTX 5060 Ti, and the 8 gig model, not the 16. And this is living proof that there is no such thing as a bad GPU, just a bad price. I was driving along, minding my own business this past weekend, about a week ago, as a filming, and this popped up on the first Newegg doorbuster. $200, and I just bought it. It sold out instantly, and that made me think that what am I going to do with it? Well, I decided to do some content. So you can check me out unboxing this thing. This is the first time I've seen one. These are pretty hard to get for content creators. So you kind of just have to buy them with your own money. So please like and subscribe if you want to see more cool content like this. Because I know people love to hate this thing, but honestly, where it's positioned in the market right now, you can buy these used and new for close to $300. Now, I know $200 is incredible. It's basically like a steal for this thing. But I'm going to tell you that after you see this video, I think I might change your mind that a $300 RTX 5060 Ti 8 gig card is worth buying. You just have to get over the fact that it has 8 gigs of VRAM, because honestly, the games you're playing at the resolution you're playing, 8 gigs will be fine. So in today's video, I am going to be testing it versus the 4060 Ti 8 gig, the 3060 Ti 8 gig, and the 2060 Super 8. They're all 8 gig. Basically everything is 8 gig. Now these tests will be done at 1440p, as I think 1440p is the new 1080p, and frankly 1080p should only be considered for esports games. Now obviously if you already have a 1080p GPU or a 1080p monitor, that is fine, but if you are just getting into it or you're looking to upgrade, the monitor is what I would first start at. And as you can see, all of these will be capable of gaming at 1440p. Now, we will be running these GPUs on a 9800 X3D test bench. With the 5060 review I did a real world test. That is not the point of this video. This video is to show you how much better the 5060 Ti 8 gig is than its counterparts, the 4060 Ti 8 gig, the 3060 Ti 8 gig, etc. Because I have ran the numbers and I think you are going to be pleasantly surprised. So I wanted to take out any potential bottlenecks or anything, so I didn't want anyone to be like, oh, well, that's a CPU bottleneck. So we are running with the best CPU and CPUs that you most likely will not pair this GPU with. I mean, I'm pretty certain you wouldn't pair these GPUs with this CPU. So without further ado, let's get to the testing.
I just hope that someday someone would love me.
Getting so drawn in. Are you wearing a disguise just to hide your sin? Will you save me from the lockdown? So let me escape it tonight. But baby, I'm just a prisoner. This is what shit is not right. I'm lost in the sea. I'm trying so deep. I'm just a prisoner. This is what shit is not right. I'm lost in the sea. I'm trying so deep. Digital dreams in neon light, racing through the city tonight. Nothing can stop us now. We're breaking free somehow. Digital dreams, digital dreams. Arcade screens flashing the rain, memories we can't explain. Your silhouette against the moon, summer nights end too soon. Digital dreams, digital dreams, in neon light, racing through the city tonight. Nothing can stop us now. We're breaking free somehow. Digital dreams, digital dreams. Chroming glass touch the sky, future worlds before our eyes. Every moment crystal clear, tomorrow's already here. Digital dreams, digital dreams, in neon light, racing through the city tonight. Nothing can stop us now. We're breaking free somehow. Digital dreams, digital dreams. Frequencies fill the air, electric.
All right, so as you saw with the testing results, we were looking at a 35% uplift from the RTX 3060 Ti. Now, I'm doing most of my comparisons against the 3060 Ti because, as you guys saw, and I'm sure you guys already know, the RTX 4060 Ti 8GB model was basically e-waste. It was essentially the same amount. It was like a side grade. It was one of the most insulting things I've ever seen released, and I would never, ever recommend somebody buying it. Now, there are a ton of 3060 Ti's out there, thanks to the crypto boom and COVID and plenty of other things, and we generally know that most gamers upgrade every other generation, give or take. So that leaves the 3060 Ti to be the obvious comparison. But I did show the 2060 Super in there, so if you guys have one, you'll see that it was a massive uplift. Now again, we're talking 35 to 40% uplift from the 3060 Ti to the 5060 Ti 8GB, which is crazy. Another thing I want to show you is that it is the 8th most popular GPU on the Steam survey. Basically after the 3060, the 4060, the 3050, the 1650, and the 4060 Ti. So basically, if you have a 4060 Ti or a 3060 Ti, it is a great upgrade. Especially when you look at how much they sell for on the used market. Now, I track the used market. I track it every 20 to 30 days I do an update, and the last one I did was from 817 to 922. Now, obviously, I may need to update that as VRAM prices are going to mess everything up, but I would argue that the GPU that's going to take the longest to go up in price would be the 5060 Ti 8 gig model, because there's such a negative stigma around it. What I'm telling you is over a month ago, you could sell your 4060 Ti 8 gig for $276, and you could sell your 3060 Ti for about $200. And I know for the 3060 Ti's that the price is about the same still. So basically what that means is that if you look at Best Buy, for example, you can pick up a 5060 Ti, right? Where 5060 Ti 8 gig model for about $330, give or take. Now that's $130 more than the $200 that I paid for mine, which at $200 is an utter steal. And it basically means you upgrade, you get a 45%, a 35 to 45% upgrade for free, essentially. If you could sell your 3060 Ti for $200, and you could buy a 5060 Ti 8 gig for $330. So essentially you'd be paying $130 to get yourself 35 to 45% performance gains. Obviously no more VRAM, but that would be incredible. And then you get access to multi-frame gen, which, as much as I disliked it at first, it is getting better, and you'll get access to the latest DLSS. Now, I know there's a lack of VRAM, and I know that it's going to not age as well, but look, it's $130. When you're a budget PC gamer, sacrifices have to be made. Just because a tech tuber that you've never met before says that it's bad, it doesn't mean that it's bad. You just saw my test. I ran the numbers, and I'm telling you it's not bad. Look, if it came down to where it was unusable in 2 years, paying $130 to get that 35 to 45% uplift is worth it. And we're talking 1440p. We're not even talking 1080p, which it would do probably a little bit better. But 1440p is the future. So anyway, what I'm getting at, guys, is the 5060 Ti, if you can get it anywhere around $330 or less, is worth the upgrade. And that proves to you that there are no bad GPUs. There are just bad prices. And like I said, with the VRAM, right, you're going to hit games, you're going to have to lower settings far sooner than you're going to have to lower the VRAM. Again, I'm not saying that 8 gig VRAM is good. I'm not saying it should be tolerated. You know, I'm saying that gamers should put their foot down. But what I'm also saying is, in the budget space, compromises have to be made. And if you've been waiting for the right time to upgrade, frankly, with the uncertainty revolving the Super Series and the uncertainty with the VRAM and NAND increases in the market, because let's be real, if companies can use a part shortage to raise the price on parts that have nothing to do with it, they will. And unfortunately, VRAM is part of GPUs, as you know, we're talking about the 8 gigs of VRAM. So now is the time to upgrade, and now is the time to buy, because we have no idea what the future is going to hold. Absolutely no idea what the future is going to hold in the next 3 to 6 weeks. Frankly, not even months. So if you can go to Best Buy, or you can go to Newegg Open Box, or you can get any of these for $330 or less, and you're rocking basically any of the 60 Ti or 60 class cards, it's a no-brainer. So I leave you with that. There are no bad GPUs, just bad prices. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you for watching this one. Please like and subscribe. Peace out.